This is like my third attempt at this video because I kept something was like out of key. Like I couldn't figure. There's like one thing out of key in this whole fucking thing. Uh, anyway, I found it. So welcome to this project breakdown slash tutorial. I thought this sounded cool. It's kind of like that DARIACORE kind of vibe. It's got like a cool like little breakdown section. Um, I don't know. You guys probably know like the EDM subgenres better than me. Like what the fuck is like future rhythm? You know, like rhythm bass. I don't know. I don't know that shit. But in my head, this is also kind of EDM-y. So I started with some chords. So I'll show you those. Oops, oops. Yeah, so that keeps switching. So sorry, it sounds like this. Sorry, okay, yeah, here we go. So pretty cool. And then I have a One Direction a cappella to kind of go with it. And then I have like this kick and 808 come in. And then I have a cool like laser and a riser. I'll show you how it sounds like all together. Yeah, and then I have like a little laser in there. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's at the end of this riser. That's a little laser sound. I think it's cool. And then just a cool little thing I'll show you here. So I have these chords, and then I wanted like a little intro. So I just went in here, and like it follows the chords, but I just made like a different little pattern, and then just put it into a pluck instead of a lead. So yeah, I'm not like a music theory expert or anything, but like I took these chords, and then each note, I just kind of did like a little pattern like that, and then just move stuff around when I thought it sounded cool, because I think that's the best way to do it. What else can I show you guys? Yeah, so I have obviously this little love filter. Just for the little intro. I have this like ambience. That like I like panned. I forget what else I did to it. Let's see. Yeah, just pan, matic, and OTT. So it sounds like really wide and like fills a lot of space. Just makes everything sound like a lot fuller, you know what I mean? And then I have a bed squeak come in with these crash sirens. Yeah, so I think it sounds really cool. And then I have like these drums come in, like a drum. It just makes everything like so suspenseful. And then I have it all cut here, and I kind of just dragged everything back like 3 beats. And then just like played around and found like this cool, like if I make just the squeak. So I did that, and then I did, I think, the snare. But like kind of drag this, like the attack, I guess, on it. I forget how you do that. There's some button for it. So it's like, it's also kind of building suspense with the bed squeak, and it's like kind of on the same rhythm, so it sounds cool. And then same with the vocals. So like it kind of like the vocals, it like stutters and then it feels like a little segue, right? And then yeah, two little kicks right at the end, I think is what that is, before it gets into the main kick. And then I have this lead come in on this pattern, so like, you know, it makes sense in my head. It probably doesn't might not make sense in your head, but like, I don't know, just like take a picture of it or something if you want to try it out. Yeah, so I'll just let that play from this little like droppy bit because I think this part sounds really cool. Yeah, I think it sounds good. I have like this pit of vocal that kind of like, it's got like that EDM-y vibe where it's just kind of like in the background, kind of hyping up into that, like leads you into the first beat. So like when he says now, it's on 1. It sounds really cool. And I just have the vocals. I just manually chopped something that sounded good after I found the cool 808. And obviously I have a clap and then some hi-hats come in. And a kick. Yeah, I think it sounds really cool. And then I have like a lead come in, I think sounds cool. And I started on beat 1 and have everything drop out for a bar. Yeah, and then I think for these I just did, wait. I think I just followed like the 808 pattern, and then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up a 7th. Anyway, and then duplicated it and put it up an octave because I thought it sounded good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. For like the mixing side, obviously, it's mostly just like chorus on a few things to make it sound wider because you really want to like fill all of the space in a track with this kind of stuff. And then OTT kind of does the same thing for me, like it quiets stuff down a little bit, and kind of gives it like that fuller, like kind of grainy vibe, because you just want like a lot of noise, right, is like the whole thing. And so like distortion, anything that kind of makes it that kind of effect, and you can just make everything super loud, kind of just works. Yeah, and then, you know, obviously just some EQs here and there. I really should organize this better. It's mostly OTT though. I kind of just like, I put it on and then I just, like sometimes I mess with the out gain or like the depth and stuff, but usually I'll just like turn it down. Like I'll have it on and then I'll just turn it down till it sounds good in the mix for me. Is like my only tip for using that, but I'm still pretty new, so. Anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Copy some of my patterns, try stuff out. Yeah, okay. Peace.